Hi guys, welcome back to Zona Zuma, zonanya si Zumarovsky. So, if you have watched my videos previously about the requirement for the FAQ of the Global Career Scholarship, this is the continuation of that. But if you haven't watched that, I recommend you to watch that in order to know what's happening here in my channel. So let's just jump to it for today. The FAQ is about application documents. The first one is, what are required documents to apply for GKS scholarship? Okay, so as previously I talked that I will cover only for the master and PhD program. So if you are from the research applicant and also the professional language training, I'm sorry, I think you might need to find another source in order to answer your question. Okay, so the required documents are, this is the mandatory one, application form, form 1, personal statement, form 2, statement of purpose, form 3, recommendation letter, form 5, personal medical assessment, form 6, GKS applicant agreement, form 7, bachelor's and or master's certificate or diploma, bachelor's and or master's degree transcript. So for you who are applying for master, you just need to have bachelor's certificate or diploma and degree transcript. But if you are PhD applicant or doctoral applicant, you need to have both bachelor's and master's certificate or diploma and degree transcript. The next one is applicant proof of citizenship document. So this one, it might be your birth certificate that is already translated to English or Korean and legalized by the authorized person. Or you can just use your copy of the passport. It's actually can help you if you pass for the second process, because they will ask about that. And then the next one is applicant's parents' proof of citizenship document. This one can use the family record that already translated to Korean or English and authorized by authorized person. And you can use also your parents' passport. I used my parents' passport copy last time. So there are additional documents. This is the additional for those who are available only. So don't you worry if you're not that, if you not need the additional documents. The first one is proof of overseas Korean document. This is only for the overseas Korean that would like to apply. The second one is proof of Korean citizenship renunciation document. This is the documents that if you were holding citizenship of Korea last time, if you or your parents. Then proof of Korean adoptee document. This is for the adopted Korean that would like to apply for this scholarship. Then we have the optional documents. This is optional, okay? It's not mandatory. If you don't have it, it's fine. But if you have it, I think it's gonna be boost your application score. The first one is a certificate of valid topic score. I think better for you to have at least level 3. It's gonna be boost your application, but if you don't have it, it's fine. I didn't have anything. This one is certificate of English proficiency test. I had this one, so my score is quite high as well. And also I have that certificate of teaching English, so you can put that as well as the optional document. The next one is published papers, research papers, and etc. Don't worry about this because I applied for PhD program in nuclear advanced engineering, but I didn't have any published papers. And during the interview, the advisors asked me like, if you have the journal that you already published. I said I never published anything, and I still am here. Don't worry about that. It's only optional documents. But if your country is really competitive, start from now to publish paper in order to prepare. So the next one is awards and other certificates. So the same thing. Just put the certificates or awards that complement to your or related to your application. So don't put any, for example, awards for like you won the dancing competition, but you apply for nuclear engineering, so there is no like point for that. And then if you pass the second round if you are the second round successful candidate, you will need to have more document to be submitted. The first one is applicant's passport copy, as I said you before. The second one is comprehensive medical examination result. Okay, so let's go to the next. Where can I find application form or form 1? So you can find it in this website. It's actually the official website for the NIAID. And you go to homepage, scholarship, then GKS notice. If you're right, you will see this one. So there are the attachments, I think it's 5, and you have to download 4 of it if you don't speak Korean, because there is guideline in Korean, I think. I only downloaded 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 5th one, I didn't have any basic Korean, so I didn't need that during my application. So the next one is, what is the personal statement? So it is the letter that has to include motivation to apply for GKS scholarship program, education and work experience related to GKS, reason to study in Korea, details supporting statement such as interest or background, family, and so on and so forth. What are the formatting style? So you have to write in Korean or English, 1 page only. So for this personal statement is only 1 page. Times New Roman, font and size 11, and you have to do single spaced. What is statement of purpose? So it is a letter that has to include goal of study, title or subject of research, detailed study plan, future plan in Korea or another country after study in Korea. And what are the formatting style? Write in Korean or English, no more than 2 pages, Times New Roman font and size 11, single spaced. What is recommendation letter? It is a letter that should be completed by your recommender, such as professor, lecturer, team leader, etc. How do I fill this form? You don't have to fill anything here. What you have to do are print out recommendation letter, form 5, give it to 2 recommenders, let them fill and answer the given questions, and then ask your recommenders to sign. Provide them with envelope or envelopes, depends on which track you are applying. I think for embassy track, you have to provide 4 copies, but for the university, you just need to have 1 per each recommenders. So then ask them to seal the envelope and sign it across the back flap. And then the last one is attach sealed envelopes alongside with other documents, and you have to send it directly to embassy or the university. What is GKS applicant agreement? So this is an agreement, consists of article you have to check and sign, simply kind of contract between you and NIAID actually. What is the personal medical assessment? This is the form that you have to fill personally about your medical situation. So the tips here is be as honest as you can. If you pass the first round, you have to go to the doctor or specialist to confirm this personal medical assessment. And then explain any necessary as detailed as you can. So for example, if you have allergy, explain what kind of allergy you have. If you are on special diet, so explain what kind of diet you are on at the moment. Do I have to submit original diploma and transcript? Yes. It has to be original or original copy. So original copy means legalized by authorized person. It should be either in Korean or English. So what you should do is ask your university to print original copy of diploma and transcript in English and Korean or Korean. If not possible, then you have to translate document to stone translators. Then you have to go to authorized person to do the apostille or to authenticate the document. Do not submit original document if you have only 1 copy. So the submitted documents will not be returned. I don't have any language certificate. Can I apply? Yes, of course. Language certificate can boost your application to the priority list. If you don't have it, it is fine. You will learn Korean for 1 year if you are accepted. However, if your country is competitive, you have to make really good motivation letter, statement of purpose, high GPA, and good recommendation letter. I never published any paper. Can I be accepted? 100% yes, I am accepted without any papers. So published paper is an additional document. It is not mandatory. It might increase your score. However, if you have great GPA, write great motivation letter and statement of purpose, have credible recommendation letters, and perform great in interview, you not need to be worried about this. So that's all I think for this video. I hope you good luck, and see you in South Korea. This again my Instagram, and yeah, if you have any question, just don't forget to comment below. See you, bye bye.